You ever have one of those, you know, those jump scares where it doesn't make you scream, like it doesn't make you verbalize, but it like it gets you like inside, like everything inside tenses. Like you feel every single muscle contract at the same time. Like you can't see it, but my right foot is like pointed that way. My right foot is like up in the air. Oh God. Oh, that hurt. That fucking hurt.
You again.
Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Marmots clogging his head.
You said marmots before.
Yeah, like 3 seconds ago.
Where are they now?
Misery, hate.
Tell me where they are. Christ.
Right then.
It's fixated on the marmots. What did they do?
Well, I can't go to,
Access denied.
can I go back to, I can't,
No access back to the lobby.
let's go back up to 1 and see what
Only
we,
one way to go. A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sub-level 1.
are the goobers still around? I don't like that can happen.
Can't open it from the side.
How do I get in there? How is there a... I read
Bingo.
this.
That key card's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Yeah, I already read that. Why is there a fucking... No likey, no likey, no likey. Okay, I thought I could flip that on. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, give me supplies and it doesn't fucking... Can't do anything there. I need to get it to switch back so I can... Well, I don't have the level 2 anyway. So that's not going to help. Do I flip you and rearrange you? Try dodging.
My keycard is
No. I think I need to go back to... Fuck. Forgot that those disappear. Okay. Do that. Back to 2. What was even on 2?
Sublevel
Level-wide
2.
lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Wait, I don't remember this area. Did I skip 1 and go to 3? I mean, did I skip 2? I went to these in order. I know I did.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Man in a white coat. Man in a white coat. That's what the guy said. Or the painting thing said.
I wonder what happened here.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drug and Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Awesome. Background information. Rudolph Lane, subject P has shown a decline in over the past several months. Initially, this presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, the subject would always relent. Subject's attitude towards art has always undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it's completed. In the past few months, his work became much more abstract, no longer showing true to life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define and categorize. Whether the sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion or a consequence of growing blank or source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. Subject refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there is little new information to gain. Subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him into further his position. Action to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of redacted be introduced to the subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced. Awesome.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty. Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump. No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. This is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come.
Who the fuck is your doctor? So I'm guessing if I went back and played the first game, there probably would be a character by that name that was like painting and shit. Work order, wall removal and transport. Sub-level 2, lane cell, ordered by Marmont, required. A section of the cell's southern wall needs to be removed for transport to sub-level 5 for analysis. Urgency high, tools required. It's not my job to know which tools you use to cut concrete walls. It's your job. Additional detail is important. The wall must be removed very carefully. The painting on the interior side of the wall must not be damaged. So he painted something on his wall. Dancing, TV. What about Night Springs? Martial arts, poetry, rhymes, art. Art? Not art. Baking is not art. What about cooking? Rock stacking. Bullshit charts like this. Graffiti. Sewing. Deals. What about Night Springs? I know someone felt the need to put martial arts just because arts is in the word. Okay, I think if I'm thinking back correctly, I can remember how this happened. I think when I went to level 2, that was the first time I encountered Painting Face. And then when I got done talking to him, it went to an elevator. So the first time I went to this level, it just took me through to to that, and so I was like, okay, that's all that's on this level. And then I went to level 3. I think that's what happened. Subject writing must feature darkness, water, Marmont's the lake house conflict. Did anyone explain this to him? Probably not, given how you people operate. Retrieval order. Acquisition teams hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to Project Arbitus at the lake facility. Prioritize outcomes as ordered below. Both subjects brought to the lake house for study. Tamitha Booker. Her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven cases. Edward Booker. Less successful than Tamitha, but theater is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. Observe the subject at distance and only move to acquire if the opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can this operation draw the attention of local law enforcement. Great. First piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar to content 2 weeks pages we provided as a reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house, the shadow. We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. Why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are. Continue the story from page ID AW002. Match the tone, style, and content of AW02 as closely as possible. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts are more flooded. These thoughts and more flooded Jules' mind as he stared out the window, out through the lakeside cottage's window. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain, heavy clouds hung low, weighed down with the burden of purpose. Diana sat in her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed the bottle of red wine, poured himself a generous serving, and he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab running an experiment, then they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them space to reconnect, to mend the crack. But he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup, though he didn't even notice. He put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting the glass. The sort of thing you only notice if you're looking for it. He felt like he had seen something like this before, but where? Jules. Diana's cry snapped Jules back into present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door to his wife. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. It's a good thing I noticed that. Lockbeer, my allergies, Pie Day, missing Blackrock. Jules just sent a memo asking us to spy on his wife's project. Remember when we just made fun of his stupid project names and science factoids? Simpler times. He really did that? Diana's going to slit his throat if she finds out. Those two are such a hot mess. I got drinks with Perry last night, and he told me Jules is withholding Wake's pages from Diana's team. He told her they went missing. Crazy shit. Paula mentioned you two were thinking about asking for a transfer. You'd really leave me all alone here? We can have weekly gossip calls, promise.
Finally, someone who isn't a painting. Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kiran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Shadow monsters represent capitalism, which means the flashlight is the power of the artist.
Oh God, I did it again.
The shadowy cloak of corporate cookie cutter bullshit. Killer metaphor. This is good stuff. The style's a little clipped. I can work with that. Short, to the point, visceral metaphors, dark imagery. Government is spreading darkness, trying to control the uncontrollable. It speaks to climate change, oppression, the disenfranchisement of immigrant minority populations. Lots of heavy themes in a dark sci-fi wrapper. Love it.
I only took my headphones off as a dramatic display of how much of an idiot this guy is. That they managed to convince him that this is a writing workshop and that the premise is that he's being forced to do it against his will, and that's like a whole thing. and and they stay in character, and that's how they're able to like make commands of him and have him go along with it by him thinking it's part of the fucking. And then I took my headphones off and I realized I didn't turn my TV down. I'm playing this through remote play, but I switch it. I still switch it back over to the actual direct feed of the PS5 when I'm playing, even though the controller's plugged into the PC. There isn't really much noticeable lag, but it's definitely less noticeable if I just use the direct feed. Only downside is without a second monitor, which I need to get one. I can't tell if there's like any issue that crops up. And I keep forgetting. Like probably because I don't record as much, since the only thing I'm going to be recording is horror games. It's the only thing I really want to record. So I just don't have fun recording other stuff, like Souls games. I need to get focused when I play those kind of games, and it causes me frustration. There's a bit because like I had like a big rage quit in my last Souls session, which I then edited out of the video. And the rage quit was actually brought on by me being stuck on a boss for a while and then having one of those fucking art bots pop up and just, I don't know what it was. It was just like the straw that broke the camel's back, being stuck on this boss and then one of them fuckers popping up. I lost my mind. May have broken some stuff. And then once I decided I'm done with streaming, it's just not an arena that I want to be a part of. I mean, I want to be a part of it, but I just don't have it in me to deal with the stuff that you have to deal with. I beat the boss in like within my next like 2 or 3 tries. So I just don't have that. Like, there are people that have that ability to compartmentalize their gaming side and their commentary side and have both running at the same time and have them not impact each other. I don't have that. That's why you see me pausing and running around in circles and stuff while talking about stuff. So was this her cell and did it shit the bed? Oh, and this is the wall that they were all about, like, oh, we need to cut out that wall. Is that the wall I've been talking to? It's about the same shape. Is that who I've been talking to? I've been talking to Tamitha? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, buddy. What's up?
Shaded. Hope that glass is thick.
And a lot. Hey, you there, buddy, old pal, old friend of mine. Ah. Oh, David. You ever have one of those, those jump scares where it doesn't make you scream, like it doesn't make you verbalize, but it like it gets you like inside, like everything inside tenses, like you feel every single muscle contract at the same time. Like you can't see it, but my right foot is like pointed that way. My right foot is like up in the air. Oh God. Oh, that hurt. That fucking hurt. Oh God. If I do the, since this is long enough that I am going to edit these, if I do that edit thing where I put like a little clip at the beginning, that's going to be the clip of not the jump scare, but me saying that fucking hurt. Pies. I want pies. More pies. Oh, give me just a second. I did a full sweep of like the inner area, but I don't think I did a full sweep of the outer area of this. Can't remember if I did. Level 3. don't like that it's not letting me open these doors. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna photo mode that shit. Let me just okay, okay. No, it would be. I wonder if anyone has ever done that. Used photo mode for an Easter egg, like a section that you can't see outside of photo mode. Like, if I could just like see Alan sitting there taking a shit or something, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, there's the elevator. How do I get in?
Oakley dokley. Because I feel like some shit's gonna happen soon. Go ahead and throw in a good old manual. Oh, I got me a level 2, dog.
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
I saw you.
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
Session on. Black circular shape among yellow lines. Uneven circle painted. Dark black in the foreground with jagged yellow brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap each other and or bleed into the black circle. Lone tree at night. Dark green tree, pine, standing in a dark landscape, presumably night. Empty road and forest. Dark gray streak across the dark green landscape, presumably a forest at night. The gray streak is likely to be a road due to its location, color, and the way its width reduces in line with perspective. Small Y shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site now to attempt page retrieval. Yellow crescent shape and a blank canvas. Curved yellow shape and a roughly crescent shape. Paint onto an otherwise empty canvas. Possible crescent, moon, banana. Unfinished piece. Nanner. Red, yellow, green circle. 3 uneven circles. Backgrounds. Possibly traffic lights. Cityscape with blue, gray sky. Gray vertical shapes. Likely the skyline of city. In the bottom third of the canvas with vivid blue-gray sky. Geometric shapes painted in thin white lines. Deep black void covering the entire canvas with a few small specks of dark or gray light or light gray able to see in close inspection. Large variety of black spirals ranging from the size of that of a quarter to that of a basketball, though the canvas appears quite covered. It is blank aside from the spirals. Got some Uzumaki going on there. Round shape with horns. A brown shape, vaguely triangular, with what are presumably horns extended from the shape, likely an animal head, possibly a deer or elk. Black background. We know that symbol. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh, yeah. The did you leave behind any clues, perhaps, of what your code was? Okie dokie. 2023 September. Update computer password effective September 13th. Yeah, we know. I guess that's good to put there to remind us just in case we forgot it. I made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses seeing us leaving together now that those hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. Okay, so it's a week from this Friday, and it's the 14th. 14. So 23. Ooh. Okay, this one's already working. Just found out what happened to Trisha. Jules fucking fired her. I knew it. She's way too vocal in last week's all hands meeting. She had valid concerns. The man's a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. Can you believe this new passport policy? What security concerns they even talking about? We're a fenced off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway, I set security's terminal's news password like memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base number, then Black Void. Yeah, the Marms are losing it. Big surprise about Diana set Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again, making their shitty marriage everyone else's problem. The password you set didn't work. Black Void is 44, right? From the list of Lane's paintings. I need to get in, or this is going to be a total waste of a Wednesday. 44 is right, yeah, so I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is. Well, good luck with that. Today's password is the date of our special unforgettable anniversary plus brown shape with horns. Love you. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. Brown shape with black horns. So 09 23 and then fuck, where was the fucking thing that had all the designations? Shit. That was like way back here, right? Where was that? Or was it closer to that area than I'm thinking? Yeah, it must be back here. Must have misremembered. Where was it? Can I check my, like, I know in the with the other characters that have little brain room things, I can check things I've read. Not here, I guess. Oh, it's right. I don't know how my brain did that. Brown shape with horns, 25. So, password is 92325. Oh, 92325.
Come on.
Yeah, my member. I'm mismembering something. Yeah, a week from, because the thing was on the note was sent on 14th. Week from this Friday. Let's take separate car, okay. And then today's password is our special unforgettable anniversary. Press brown shape with black horns. Or I don't know why I said black horns. January, February, March, April, May, September. It's 9. It should be 0923. And then 25.
That's not right.
Oh wait, am I trying to get into this computer? No. What am I trying to do? All right. Okay, we can figure this out. Reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot, was a week from this Friday. And that was sent on the 14th. I'm used to calendars that put Sunday at the beginning. I don't know if this is like a regional thing. I know this is a Finnish studio, but most calendars I see start with Sunday. So that's why I was looking there. It's 15. So 22. I don't accept blame for that because every calendar, let me open the calendar app on my phone. Does my phone have a calendar app? Yes, it does. Yeah, see. Don't exit out of it. See, look. You probably won't see it because it won't let me make it bigger. But the S, so it starts with Sunday. So most calendars, that might be an American thing, because I know also in other countries in some countries they put the month or the day before the month. And like everything else with Europeans, they think we're stupid for not doing it their way. And it's like, okay, whatever. But it's 09/22/25.
There.
Deactivate lock.
Lockdown lifted.
I'm so
Safe to resume working.
I'm so glad I did that.
Estevez, come in. Facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No. Turn back. Area is extremely hostile. Fucking radios. They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
What are you doing the Resident Evil thing of like having random doors that you're not allowed to go through or something? Ouch. Yeah, it looks like they're not allowed to come in here. And I'm out of batteries. Where'd he go? Oh, now you show yourself. Give me a battery. Thank you. I mean, don't get me wrong. All right? Don't get it twisted. The dynamic difficulty thing, it does succeed at what it's trying to do. Okay? It does make sure that at any given moment, I am at a level of ammo, a level, you know, like I'm low on ammo, so enemies started taking more damage because they don't want me. Because yeah, there is wrong button. There is a melee attack, but I don't think I ever used that even once in the main game. Like it does succeed at making it feel tense, but how false it is just feels bleh.